Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning. Rise and shine. Dah pukul 11 dah. So today is 29th of August 2017, Wednesday, and I believe many of you have reached your hometown. Alhamdulillah. Gunakan masa cuti ni sebaik-baiknya bersama keluarga. But next week, remember to come back to Mestat, yeah? Just because you have a lot of things you have to learn on behavior. Dan ada benda yang banyak kita perlu catch up, okay, untuk subjek ini. Tetapi tak apa, for this 5 days leave, saya harap awak gunakannya sebaik-baik mungkin bersama keluarga yang tersayang. Baiklah, seperti yang dijanjikan, as I promised earlier, for topic 5 on acceptance need, saya akan conduct an online video, okay, like you can see me now. Right, so topik 5 ni adalah sebenarnya what we can say dia adalah the seeds of Maslow hierarchy of human need. Okay, semalam kita ada belajar bahawa Maslow have described 5 human needs. Okay, the basic 4. Still remember the psychological needs, and we have security and safety needs. We have love and belongingness, and we have self-esteem. That is the first 4 what Maslow said, that every human should be able to fulfill that needs. And the utmost needs in the pyramid is self-actualization. Baik, for today's topic, kita akan kupas lebih mendalam how acceptance shape our behavior. So therefore it leads to this learning outcomes. Okay, kalau tengok kat sini ada 5 learning outcomes which you need to achieve by the end of this topic, which include you should be able to outline the view positive psychology of acceptance. Kan saya tahu awak lihat banyak sangat term yang awak baru jumpa hari ni, positive psychology. The second one is you should able to differentiate type of well-being from different model of psychology. The third one, you should be able to identify the role of acceptance in well-being, outline the pathways and adaptive functions of acceptance, and analyze acceptance in the meaning management perspective. Okay. A reminder, untuk topik ini kita akan jumpa beberapa teori and perspektif, okay, yang berkait rapat dengan acceptance. Right. Sebelum kita masuk into deep the theoretical part of acceptance, let us see the videos on acceptance. Okay? This video entitled Identity is a short film yang berjaya meraih award, but I'm not sure which award. Okay? And this video did emphasize on the need of acceptance, how acceptance affect our role and our behavior. Okay? Jom kita tengok sama-sama video ni, seminit ya video ni. Okay, kita saksikan ya. Let us see the video first.
Today, I found the truth.
Good morning, class. In today's lesson, we will be speaking about Plato's allegory of a cave. In Plato's allegory, he talks about human beings living in a cave. All their lives, from their childhood, they've been chained up in such a way that they cannot move their bodies, and all they can outside of this cave, all they know about life is this dark wall. However, one day, a slave is released, and he discovers a whole new world outside of the cave. And because he is now the enlightened one, his job is to come and free those that are still trapped in the cave.
Look, think about it like this. The front row consists of kings, bishops, queens, pretty much the people in charge of the country. The second row is made up of pawns. The pawns are the least important, and are pretty much what the leaders use to protect and benefit themselves. They're meant to be used for your own advantage.
Don't forget your red mask. Put it on, and now I'll pass you on to Carla with the second terror load.
You can see everybody is in mask, and in order for a person to get accepted in a group, they should change the mask. Now, let us see how this will change the perception of acceptance. Okay. This girl finally realized her full potential. Okay, what we call it in Maslow hierarchy, the self-actualization. Okay. All right. Come back to the slide. Okay, right. From the video, what can you conclude? And why do you think acceptance is really important? Okay, in this video, it shows some sort of acceptance, which the first one is the group acceptance. Okay, you can see how a person need to change her mask in order to fit the group. And we also have the self-acceptance. Okay, the self-acceptance deal with ourselves. How do we accept ourselves as a human being, right? And why do you think it is really important? Do you think that in life we need to be accepted? And how does acceptance implicate your life? Right, all the answers will be concluded in all the 5 objectives. Okay, now let us go to the first objective. Right, if you still can recall, acceptance is one of the basic needs in Maslow hierarchy. One example that easy to understand is how you are accepted in one group or recognized in certain group. This may portray a negative connotation on acceptance, where one may perceive acceptance as a positive emotion, not a positive emotion. Acceptance is not considered as a proactive and effective way of coping, and acceptance may be associated with personal weakness and passivity, helplessness, resignation. Okay, so if we understand acceptance as a way of we need to be recognized, that is what we call it as a negative perception on acceptance, right? But in psychological science, acceptance is necessary to develop a positive outcome. There are 7 areas are associated with benefits and adaptive function, which include acceptance and mindfulness, acceptance, compassion and tolerance. Acceptance can build your well-being. Acceptance can be used as your coping strategy. You can have your self-acceptance, and acceptance can be part of your commitment therapy. Right? That is dari segi sudut positive psychology. Okay. Now, you might see acceptance as a small scope of building one's character. But do you realize that in order to become happy, you need to become accepted? Okay, that we come to our second objective, types of well-being that is associated with acceptance. Okay, baik. There are few types of well-being that's associated with acceptance, as you can see on the slide. Right? A lot of debate on well-being or happiness is discussed in psychology. Few of psychologists define well-being as happiness plus meaningful. So if in order for you to become happy, in order for you to become a well-being person, you need to be happy and you have to set a meaning in your life. Okay, right. So a few of definition here. Okay, we can see there are a few types of well-being. Okay, the famous 2 types of well-being is hedonic well-being and eudaimonic well-being. Okay, hedonic well-being is a notion based on increased pleasure and decreased pain. This is more subjective and depends on individual definition. Example, I definitely will feel happy when I got my hand on one of the duck scarf. Tahu ke duck scarf tu? The scarf that is really expensive. Okay. And see, this hedonic well-being will increase my inner pleasure. Saya akan rasa tenang kalau tangan saya dapat menyentuh scarf ataupun shawl daripada duck store. Okay. But kalau awak tahu dan awak perasan, this pleasure is not lasting, which means I can only feel the pleasure temporarily. Okay. Nevertheless, the utmost happiness that one can achieve is eudaimonic. Okay, di sini eudaimonic well-being. Apa maksud eudaimonic ni? Okay, eudaimonic well-being is a premise whereby one feel happy if they experience the life purpose. Come recall back the Maslow hierarchy level of self-actualization. Kita belajar semalam, for self-actualization dia lebih mementingkan the pleasure of life, how he achieve or she achieve that objective. Tapi dia lebih mementingkan the journey of achievement. Right? So, if the eudaimonic well-being is achieved, okay, he or she will actually can achieve self-actualization. Okay, then kita tengok ada beberapa well-being, spiritual well-being, which deals with one's spiritual agama, psychological well-being, physical well-being, social, of course this really we communicate with communities. Kita juga ada well-being of subjective and objective. It depends on person definition of well-being. We have self versus others well-being, and also we can also define well-being as a short-term well-being and long-term well-being. Baik, untuk slide yang kedua, kita akan shift to the second video. Baik, kita berjumpa di video yang kedua ya. Okay, terima kasih.